guys, and welcome to my channel, Filleting with a 4. In this video, we're going to talk about the 3D kit bash robot that we just printed. It took us 5 days to print it. It was going non-stop, so the Voxelab printer is just absolutely fantastic. It took it on. Once I got the prints down to a T, then we were okay. We did have a couple of bits where it started to slip and then it didn't build this top section here, so it was kind of just me needing to level the bed. I got all my advice from 3D Prints SOS. He's such a great person. If you haven't been to his channel, go down onto the channel description where he prints this out in a lovely silver colour. I've gone for gold with colour changing pieces. I don't know if you can see all those here. They're all colour changing pieces. This is my recent print. I want to show you how lovely it came out. Thanks to 3D Prints SOS. Look how amazing my prints have come out. I've left them to come off in one piece and they've got a brim around them and they're absolutely fantastic. I just recommend this guy so much. 3D Prints SOS. Thank you so much for helping me get my printer set up to the way I wanted it to. So we printed this and look how cool it is. I just wanted to show you what it's like and how it's coming out. We're going to modify this, guys. We're going to put a real working camera into its face here. He is going to monitor the printer when I'm at work and I'm out and about. And what we're going to use this Wan's View camera. So what we're going to do, we're going to strip this down. We're not doing it in this video, we're just talking about the model right now, and we're going to do that. We're going to integrate it into his face and we're going to make sure that he can see. So I've done a couple of little modifications on it at the moment. I've just kind of painted in just some of the outline because this has so much detail on it for a 3D print. It's absolutely fantastic, and I've left off one of the arms so I can show you guys how it all clicks together. So it's just absolutely amazing. Right, so I can't take any credit for this. This isn't any of my designs or anything like that. Like I said, if you want to go get this, it's free at the moment. It's from 3D Kit Bash, and I will leave the link in the channel description. So go check that out. Also ratified 3D Prints SOS in there as well. So go check him out if you want some great advice. And I'm just going to show you in this video just how this kit goes together. It's just so fantastic. So you get to print out all these crazy things. So this is pretty sharp, to be fair. This is his weapons. This is his backpack. It kind of doesn't sit on brilliantly, but I think it might just be how I put it in. These pieces here, they kind of interchange and they can come out. And you can click them on any way you want. I want to kind of install the guns into his hands because I think that would be pretty cool. And maybe these onto his back, but I'm just showing you there. There is a kit that you need to print out, which comes with the download. It's 8 little pins which look like this. These are the pins that lock into holding all the pieces on. So if I just move you out of the way for one moment, I'll show you what I mean. They are quite hard to push in, so you have to kind of give them a good pull. But what they do is they go in and then they push into these little pieces in here. Probably best not do it with the knife. And then the same with the knife. If I just pull that out, you'll see that's the connection, the same pin connection as this. So when you get them, they go in. So they go in a certain way. So what I tend to do is figure out what way it's going to go in. Put it in sideways. There's 2 flat ends each side. Push it in to the flat ends with some force. And then twist to the way you want to have it. And then you can use it like that. So with the pins twist around inside the arms. I kind of twist them around so that they lock in place, and then you can pop them on into where they've got to go. So we're going to put his arm on and show you now. So if we push it in so his arm's flat down like this, got to hold his body. It's going to take some pushing like that, and then twist it up, and then his arm will lock into different positions like so. And it even printed with, this is so incredible. So his head twists and moves on the same axis. As you can see, his head twists and moves. And his feet print out, and then this bit in here is filled with 3D print. But when you take it off and you pull it out, what I tend to do is I cut around the edges with a blade. So if you get bad edges, you can kind of just get rid of some of the stuff just by trimming it off nicely. And then I use these long nose pliers, bit rusty, to grab in here and then pull all of that excess filament out, because it makes you know, a bit in there so that it keeps it all held. And then once you remove that, the feet move. So they've got working feet. So how cool is that? It prints it all as one piece. This whole bottom section it prints, and there's so much detail on this model. Look at that. So all that detail up in the back there. There's arrows on the side, marks. There's even chips on him and the other side as well. He's just an absolutely incredible model. At the back, as you can see, we're starting modifying him, just trying some colours out, just to add some detail to there. We might even put some real blinking lights in or something like that. And as I said, you can just move his arms around and lock them into position where you want to have them. You can go down, you can any way you want, and then it holds into position. It's absolutely incredible. So, and then you can change them up. So I just wanted to show you guys, I mean, he's got two little hands, so he can have little claw hands. Remember, you need to make sure you keep your pins. The pins are the most important part. Everything will be down in the link to go get this for yourself. But make sure you just have those pins. I wasn't too sure how to put them together. 3D Print SOS is the ones that helped me out with the pins. Because I was like, printed out these and all the bits and all of his body. I was like, how do you put them together? So he said, there's another bit inside the robot section of it. There is another one that says utility pins. They're the ones you want, 8 of these, and that puts them together. I'm just going to show you just how well these all come out. So with the brim on there, you can just peel all these off. They come out absolutely fantastic. Really are nice. This is actually one of the most satisfying things to do, is to peel all this off. When you know you've got a really nice print, and just show you guys. We will be doing a part 2 to this, because obviously what we want to do is we're going to have him so that he's going to have a camera integrated into his face, which is going to be really cool. And you just get rid of all this excess bits of the print, and the quality on this is incredible. So look at that. Just all the detail. When I've done them, I'm not going to do it on this video because it'll take it forever. I'm just going to go around. I just tend to just scrape off any of the excess just using a knife. Get off any of that excess stuff that's on there, like that, and then it just kind of finishes it off nicely. And then what you can do, you can integrate and change out all the stuff that's on his hands. So I'll see if I can pour this out of here. It might be easier just to hold him. It's not the easiest thing, but you can do it. And then just pop in. These are quite freshly printed, so they might be a bit more difficult. And then twist it around. And now he's rocking the gun. So cool. So yeah, like I said, most of the pieces move. He holds himself up. It's really, really nice. Such a great design. I'm going to go play with this a bit more. We will come back and do some more of this, guys, once we've decided how we're going to integrate the camera into it. We'll show you it all working and stuff like that. But I decided to go for the gold filament. I'll show you what I used to print it in, because it came out really nice. I had to set the temperature. It was 200 that I set it at. The bed was 60. When I was printing it, I found that it was better to put it up by about another 5 degrees, so 205. And then I was printing his bed at 65, and he seemed to come out really nicely. Tim Mori is the stuff that I used to print with, so that is the make. So if you want to go check that out, also leave the link to be able to go buy these filaments if you want to as well. Really nice colours here. Then I printed in the gold filament, which was just this one. I'm just going to grab it. So that was the gold filament. It came out really, really nice. Still got quite a bit left, considering it printed the whole robot, and I messed up a few times. But it wasn't too expensive. I think it was around about £14 to buy that. It was on offer on Amazon, so that was really good. And then I do have around here somewhere, bear with me 2 seconds while I find it, the other filament, which I just put in this box, which was the rainbow coloured filament, and that was not by Jo. That was actually from that Tim Mori as well. And this is the other colour changing one. So it went from this like lovely purple and started integrated into the blue, and then they went into like a light blue and then into the green, and then these weapons just came out really nice. I wanted to be really bright and in your face, and that is exactly what I got from this. So I'm super happy with how that's come out, and I recommend these filaments, you know, to anybody because they're really cool. I did think that having a silk filament would be a little bit different to having the normal filament, but it is actually just, you know, exactly the same as long as you have your bed level and you have everything right at the start. When you see that it's starting to come out really nicely and give you a nice brim, then you know you're going to get an incredible model. Guys, I can't wait to do part 2 with you on this. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already just by clicking the button down here, and I hope you enjoyed this model, and tell me if you 3D printed it for yourself and whether you have any ideas on what you might be doing with your next 3D kit. And I'll speak to you on the next one. Take care now. Bye bye.